What's up, everybody? So I want to talk about boxing real quick. Stick around if you want to know who's going to win the Beterbiev versus Bivol fight. I'll tell you who's going to win. And it will probably be right. Okay? So, just joking. But, yeah, seriously, though, Daniel Dubois versus Joshua, was it a really big surprise? Did I make a prediction about that fight? If I made a prediction on this channel about that fight, I would have went with the younger guy. Because 36 years old, Dubois is in his 20s. Yeah, you know, he did hurt Usyk to the body. Devastating body shot. Even though it was on a line, it was low, whatever. This man has serious power. Joshua was knocked out, arguably in his prime, back in the Garden by Andy Ruiz back in the day. I remember that fight. I was in Europe. It was awesome. I was shocked. It was cool. I don't think anyone expected. Well, most people didn't expect that. Who was predicting an Andy Ruiz knockout? I mean, maybe someone did. That's good on them. But anyway, it was exciting. So Anthony Joshua, there's talk that he might be exercising. I don't even know if it's true because I read half of this stuff and it's robots talking about boxing, so I don't know anymore. But let's just say he had a rematch clause, which probably he did. I don't think he should ever fight Dubois again because it's going to happen faster. Listen, I get it. If you're from the UK and you're a big Joshua fan, or what you remember Gordon Ramsay was sitting ringside. I'll make anything, mate. What happened? He was like walking back, and when Joshua was undefeated, you know, all the hangers on, you know, when someone's winning, everyone loves a winner, baby. It's so true. Everyone loves a winner. But what happened? What the heck happened? What happened was you had a 36-year-old guy who was not the most amazing fighter as they would have you believe. A lot of these people, they were hyping him up forever. He managed to get away with not fighting Deontay Wilder before Tyson Fury wrecked Wilder and destroyed him. Of course, he would have knocked out Joshua before. If Deontay Wilder fought Joshua before Fury got to him, it would have been a knockout. A knockout, in my humble opinion. But what I want to talk about is, look, it's just a sport. I'm having a fun time drinking Starbucks as if we're in a cafe, just hanging out with boxing. Don't get mad at me if you disagree with me. Some people get mad, and a lot of boxing fans write these things, you know, these awful things, because it's emotional. I get it. You don't want to hear the truth sometimes when it looks like your guy loses and all that stuff. I try to go into this like, I'm a fan of someone, and they lose, I suck it up. I don't get mad at anyone. I'm like, damn. Wilder lost. Damn, he got knocked out. Big Wilder fan. But anyway, listen, I think Dubois is going to end Joshua forever. If they fight again, he should not. He should retire. Anthony Joshua should chill. He's going to be 40 before you know it. He's 36, going on 37, whatever he is. Time is waiting for nobody. It's just coming quick. He's been knocked out so many times. He never recovered for the first knockdown. The referee should be investigated. Totally unprofessional. Totally did everything in his power. He even called one of the knockdowns a slip. It was disgusting. Again, boxing is so, you know, because Joshua was the house favorite and everything. He's fighting, and most of the fans wanted him to win, and the referee was totally biased. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That referee should retire. He shouldn't fight anymore. Joshua should retire. Real talk, he shouldn't fight again because he's not going to beat Dubois. He's not going to beat Usyk. And he's not going to beat Tyson Fury, even a diminished Tyson Fury. If Tyson Fury goes back in, they're talking about the second fight. They're already talking about a trilogy. Tyson Fury, I saw the interview. I just want to talk to you guys real quick. Tyson Fury did an interview with someone overseas, and he was talking about the third fight, the trilogy. He's going to knock out Usyk. That's a whole other fight prediction and plan. I could talk about that real quick. I don't think Tyson Fury, you can't go in there going, I'm going to knock out Usyk. You just don't do that. I mean, Usyk's the type of fighter, he just doesn't get knocked out like that. I mean, he's never been knocked out. He's been down. The body shot, yeah, it was maybe illegal, but Usyk, for Tyson Fury to knock out Usyk, it's just not that easy. And I don't think there'll be a trilogy. It's going to be, maybe there will. Wait, I misspoke. Maybe there will. We'll see how the second fight goes. But that's another whole thing I got to think about. It could be a close fight, but I don't think Tyson Fury, so Tyson Fury's saying, I am not going to beat Usyk unless I'm not going to outbox him. I don't think I'm going to get the decision on him. Very honest. He thinks he's going to go forward like with Wilder in the second fight and knock him out. Good luck. Good luck catching Usyk. Usyk got so many skills, smaller man, fast. He's gonna chase all night. It ain't gonna happen. In my opinion, it's not gonna happen. Tyson Fury will lose. Admittedly, he says, I will lose a decision. So he'll lose a decision. So then who the heck wants to see a third fight? We'll talk about that later. But Joshua needs to retire. I'm sorry. I don't see him beating Usyk. I don't see him beating Fury. I don't see him doing much of anything else and making a couple million. He's not going to go anywhere because there's millions to be made. Packing up an arena for hopefuls, his countrymen, to cheer him on and be like, yeah, mate, he's going to bloody win, yeah. Listen, I don't think it's good. I'm sorry. I don't want to offend anybody. But Joshua is done. He's definitely, I don't want to use the word washed up. It's just not a good thing. 36 years old, guys. Going to be 37 probably next time he goes in a ring. He's going to fight a 27, 28-year-old again with that much power? This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. He should retire. He'd be great in the boxing community. He has a great voice, great presence. He's great on camera. He can do training. He can talk about boxing all day long. He's got plenty of money. He's really good for the sport like that. Anyway, switching gears. Bivol versus Beterbiev. Again, I'm going to talk about this real quick. I think Bivol beats him. 33-year-old guy, still relatively young, versus a guy that's turning 40. In boxing, big deal. Okay, 20 wins, 20 KOs, perfect record. But they both never lost. But you got one technical boxer versus a brute. Okay, his boxing IQ he has, he's good. Beterbiev is not a bad fighter. But I just don't see that. He's going to be, again, looking to knock Bivol out early. He's going to tire, and Bivol's gonna just take advantage of everything, and then the age will kick in, and then it might be a late stoppage Bivol or a decision win, like I think it will happen. This 50-50 talk is really lame in boxing. I think a lot of these so-called boxing experts, which they're not experts, these boxing writers, half of them don't know the sport. They're just in it for the cash to check, a lot of them, in my opinion. They like, but they're fans. They're just fans like me and you. I've been watching boxing since I was a kid. The only sport I watch, I don't know nothing. I'll see a famous football player in a commercial. My friends laughing at me like, who is this guy? That's so-and-so. You know who that is? I said, no, I thought it was just an actor. Really, I don't know. I don't know anything about any other sport. MMA, some MMA, yeah. But anyway, I think a lot of these guys, these writers, they're just, they go 50-50, 50-50. Everything's a 50-50 fight now. That started like 10 years ago, a decade ago. It's because they don't want to, they don't want to just commit to one fighter, because if they're wrong, they can always go, my heart said this and my head said that. It's just an excuse. It's a lame excuse, because they don't want to look bad and another prediction wrong. It's silly. Who cares? Who cares? But anyway, who else is coming up? So Devin Haney with the lawsuit versus Ryan Garcia. Absolutely embarrassing. It's ridiculous. Drop that frivolous, silly, stupid lawsuit. You'll never win it. I mean, come on. For real? For real? I mean, what a lawsuit? What? Another lawsuit troll. They're everywhere, especially in the U.S. They're everywhere. You get sued for stepping out the door over here. Anyway. So, what else are we talking about here? I read some. I just read some comments about how Oscar De La Hoya is just trolling Shane Mosley, and I made a video on that. And yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. I mean, every fighter now in their 40s and 50s got to have some type of career after fighting the Jake Pauls of the world, really. And then I read another article. You might see it in Boxing News. Jake Paul looks like an amateur. I didn't watch the video. He's gonna get knocked out by Tyson. Listen, is this fight even happening? This scam fight? I don't think Tyson's knocking out Jake Paul. I don't think so. I don't think they're, you know why? Because I don't think they're fighting. I got to see it to believe it. It's one of those things, see it to believe it. Roy Jones in Boxing News, I want to tell you what Roy Jones said. Roy Jones said he could beat Bivol and be a Beterbiev on the, both of them in his prime. I'm not going to, who's going to go against that? I mean, really, Roy Jones. If you don't know, you need to go back and look at what this man was in his prime. Nobody could even touch this guy. He was like really amazing. I'm trying to do this off the head. I think Louis Del Val gave him a problem. Back in the day, if you pull up that fight on YouTube, again, I have no notes in front of me. This is not prepared. This is a stream of consciousness talk from a boxing fan, just a person just talking about boxing that likes boxing, that used to love it. They wrecked it with all the politics, but I think it was Lou Del Val, right? Do I have that guy right? I might have the name wrong. There was one guy gave Roy Jones a problem, was going to the body, gave him some issues, which was interesting. But Roy Jones, yeah, in his prime, I'm going to have to favor him over Bivol and Beterbiev by a lot. Sorry. Of course, Beterbiev, he would have totally dominated, but Bivol would have been a lot more interesting. Interesting fight, Roy Jones versus Bivol. Anyway, so this is the state of boxing. This is where we're at. Anthony Joshua just retired, my man. You seem like a really cool dude. You know, Usyk beat you twice. What else do you have to prove, friend? You're the former heavyweight champion. What else is there to say? I'll be back in another one.